Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Rika and I do videos on holiday decor and furniture flips. Now usually I like to get right into the video, but today's video requires a little bit of an intro. A few years ago I threw a Harry Potter themed vision board party and I never got around to editing that footage, and then the year after I decided to throw a Harry Potter Christmas party and I got a little bit more content for that party, so I decided to combine both parties into one video today to give you even more ideas that you could use for your event. So the first half of the video will just be regular Harry Potter party, and the second half will be Harry Potter Christmas. I will leave a timestamp in the description box if you want to skip anything, but I highly recommend that you watch the entire video because I do reuse some decor and I do decorate the house a little bit differently. You will notice that in the first video we had an open front porch, so I was able to do a different entrance, and in the second party, the Harry Potter Christmas party, we enclosed the front porch, and so I wasn't able to do the same entrance. But I feel like this is a great example of what you could do depending on your circumstances, your house or event venue. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is send out our invitations and Hogwarts acceptance letters. I ended up getting this wax kit. It came with 3 wax bars and the Hogwarts wax stamp. And this ended up taking a lot longer than anticipated. It was very meditative. I really enjoyed sitting quietly and, doing the process of melting the wax. But for doing a lot of invitations, I would not recommend this method. So for my second Harry Potter party, I wanted to make several more acceptance letters to hang on the entrance. So I ended up finding these red wax sticks that are compatible with a glue gun. You simply insert it, put it on low setting, squeeze out 2 pumps, and then use your wax stamp to make the seal. So for the entrance of my house, I have a large front porch. So I made 2 faux walls a few feet apart in order to give the illusion that somebody was walking through a brick wall. This made it a fun way for my guests to enter into the party. Once my guests enter the entrance, they would see a continuation of the faux brick wall along with a chalkboard with the Albus Dumbledore quote. Okay, so the first thing I did was line my entire dining room with this stone wall backdrop. This really makes the biggest impact. And I also created a faux wall separating my dining room from my kitchen. I found this creepy oil painting that reminded me of something you would see hanging on the Hogwarts castle wall. I left the space next to the oil painting free and clear so that I had space to set up and prepare the flaming goblet cocktails. For the wall across from the fireplace, I put an old bookshelf on top of my usual entryway table, and I decorated it with potion bottles, spell books, wands that I made, and cauldrons. Well, I found these pack of feathers at Ross, of all places, for like $3. And I had no idea what I was going to use them for, but I decided this just worked out that they match my centerpiece that I made, and so I'm using it for my place cards. This is the Gryffindor sorting hat song, part of it anyway, and I'm going to fold the napkin into a pocket and then put the feather. I don't have enough of the same color, so I'm doing both on each side, the burgundy, and then on the ends I'm going to do the orange, and it should look just fine. Continuing from the dining room into my usual living room area, I decorated this space as if it would be the Gryffindor common room. I had moved my usual dining table to the common room area and decided to make a table runner using old encyclopedia pages and Marauder's map printables. I decoupaged these together and aged them using coffee. I pulled apart my sectional sofa, which usually faces the television, and I split them up so that they were arranged facing the fireplace instead. Gryffindors often study in the common room, so I placed a wood desk behind the sofa and adorned it with old books, scrolls, and feather quills. For the Harry Potter Christmas party, we had enclosed our front porch, so I wasn't able to do the same entrance I did previously. I still used the faux brick to line the walls, and I created an arch for the entrance with these gorgeous gold balloons. I purchased it as a balloon kit. And on the opposite wall, I hung the Hogwarts acceptance letters that I made. In addition to hanging the balloon candles, I also hung spiral snowflakes to simulate a winter wonderland. I purchased the snowflake ornaments at the 99-cent store, and I repurposed a few of my Halloween tree ornaments like the birdcage and the gold feathers. I actually had a hard time decorating the tree. Most of the ornaments were too heavy for the tree branches and they kept falling. So I had to keep the tree decorations a little bit more simple than I would have wanted. In the future, I will be using a faux Christmas tree. I purchased these fluffy white owls at Hobby Lobby along with the giant key. I added the wings separately. For the dinner place setting, I did a pocket napkin and I added a berry sprig and a platform 9 3/4 ticket. I placed the Hogwarts house banners on the same wall I did previously. These are the largest option, 50 inches by 30 inches. I did purchase these on Amazon. I placed the table runner I had made previously on the wall. For above the fireplace, I placed an image of the Great Hall because I wanted it to feel like an extension of the dining room area. But the image was a lot smaller than I anticipated and I wasn't completely happy with it. I decorated the bookcases that were around the television in a similar fashion as I did previously. I used red books, gold vases. This time I just added a few Christmas elements like Christmas ornaments, poinsettias, and some gift boxes. If you have seen my Halloween videos, you may have noticed that I have used these tree branches several times. I usually use these outside, but I brought them inside and adorned them with Christmas ornaments and placed them in front of the snowy Hogsmeade backdrop. It just gives it a nice three-dimensional look. This laboratory photo backdrop was very large and it worked out perfect to separate the kitchen from the living room area. I placed a small table in front of the backdrop and put a bunch of potion bottles and several different size cauldrons to make it look like Professor Snape's potions class. I did have a photo booth station for this party. I made most of these props. It's a mix of Harry Potter props like a golden snitch and Harry Potter glasses and a few Christmas hats and headbands. Alright you guys, that's all I have for you today. That concludes today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, can you leave a comment? Let me know what was your favorite part, what ideas you're going to try. And reading your comments really does motivate me to continue making content. And if you like videos like this, my next video is going to be a Christmas decor / New Year's Eve party. So that should be the next upcoming video. So if you're interested in that, maybe consider subscribing. And I'm wishing you all a very Merry Christmas. Bye!